Hey, welcome back to Kingdom Life TV. Thank you for watching. Thank you for always supporting us. Yeah, so we are back with another video. Hopefully, our aim for this one is to help you to grow closer to God, to build your spiritual life. We'll be providing some tips that they've helped us. So we are sharing those tips with you to help you to grow closer to God. Stay tuned. Yes, so the first one that we spoke about, which is very personal to me, is the music you listen to.
Yeah.
You may want to consider changing the music that you listen. It plays a very vital role in what you meditate on and how you even carry out your daily life.
It does. Bible says you should draw near to God and He will draw near to you. Focus on music that honors God, that uplifts God and uplifts you spiritually. Don't focus on songs that, especially for a single person, you'll be listening to songs that incites your sexuality.
Yeah, excites you to try stuff.
To try stuff and do stuff sexually. So keep away from those music. Keep away from songs like, songs like what Dexter Dobbs sings. Because
You know them.
you know them. You know those songs that incite sexual desires. So keep away from those songs, and not just those songs, but keep away from music overall. We're not bashing anyone, but you should know what is helping you and what is keeping you away from a closer relationship with God.
For example, it's not just music that promotes sexual immorality, but even that feeds anger, that feeds violence. So you have to be very mindful of that. Specifically for me, I remember when I was trying to really build my spiritual life, really trying to grow closer to God, because even though I was a Christian, I was recognizing that my life wasn't fruitful.
Yeah.
So I went on my phone and I looked through, and I had some Vibes Cartel.
Wow.
I had some Alkaline. I had some songs where we just really like the vibe and just really love the music.
But were those songs adding to your spirituality?
No, no, they weren't. Well, they were adding negatively, because what you hear does matter. I had some lady song, no, Marion Hall, on my phone that really talk about, if you listen to it, it talks about a lot of sexual immorality.
Yeah. And Bible says you should flee away from sexual immorality.
Yeah.
So those music that incites those things, those desires in you, especially if you're not married as yet, keep away from those songs. Especially if you can't control your anger, don't listen to songs that feed your anger, that feed those desires that you really want to keep away from. And especially as a child of God, you should elevate your thinking, elevate what you hear, because what you hear moves from just here and it goes down into your soul and into your spirit. Yeah, so just watch out for that.
So consider changing the music you listen to help you to grow.
Listen music that honors God, that uplifts you spiritually, that makes you have an elevated thinking, that changes your thinking from thinking negatively and tunnel thinking to a higher kind of living, a higher kind of life.
Yeah. So our second tip is it's similar to changing your music. It is begin to change your conversation and the company that you keep. Birds of a feather
flock together.
Show me your company
and I'll show you who you are.
Yeah, those things really, they do matter.
Yeah, really and truly, all things are lawful for me. All things are lawful for you. You can do anything you like. You can do anything you please. But at the end of the day, are those things helping you?
Are they adding to you? Are they keeping you stuck? the conversations that you have with your friends. I remember some of the conversations I used to have with my friends, and they were fun. They were good conversations, but some of them weren't really fruitful, and they keep you stuck. They keep you at the level that you are. They don't push you to really grow closer to God. So I remember when I really wanted to say, I'm really just tired of being just a regular, ordinary Christian. I really want to
be separated.
I really want to be. And then I started searching for persons that could really help me to grow. And
especially persons of like passion, like desires, and of like faith.
Yes.
The Bible said you should not join yourself. You shouldn't be unequally yoked with unbelievers. Don't be around people that are not saying what you're saying, are not sharing in the
they don't
sight
value
and the
the
vision.
same things
They
that
don't
you
value
value.
the same thing.
So, if, for example, if you value purity and they don't, then that might be a little different. So that's when in that time is when I decided, I went on Facebook and I saw CJ, and CJ and I started to talk, and that relationship with CJ, I'm telling you the truth, that relationship helped me.
Big up Prophet Rowe.
That relationship helped me so much. Like, we would be on the phone and we would have talk about scriptures, and he'd have say, sis, say such and such and such, and the passion just it just builds. So consider finding friends, being a part of WhatsApp groups that uplift you, that really leads you to
into the paths of righteousness.
Yeah.
In the book of Job said something crazy, and I didn't see it until now. Job said in Job 15 verse 34, "For the company of the godless is barren, and fire consumes the tent of bribery." So godless company is barren.
It's not unfruitful. Wow. Begin to think about those friends that you have, or people that you follow on Instagram. Wow. Oh, really?
Be careful who you follow. Hear what the Bible says in Proverbs 13 verse 20. It says that whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but the company of the fool will suffer harm. Wow. So I think I have to unfollow some people on Instagram, unfriend some people on Facebook. If you have to do that, do it. Even family members that are not adding to you.
Oh Lord.
You love them and everything, but there comes a time when you have to say, hey, this is what I want in God. This is what I'm longing after. Cut off those conversations on the phones where they are talking about badly about their neighbor, and they are gossiping about brother so and so, sister so and so, or Mas and Miss Jane. Cut off those conversations. Those conversations, at the end of the day, when you come off the phone, you feel weak and dreary. You don't even have the drive to pray because they're so discouraging. Cut off those conversations.
It's not that you're going to be mean.
No.
It's not that you're going to be rude, because remember, we said that we're changing our conversation, even the way we speak as well. So you have to remember to be gentle, be kind. It does say, let's say you're on the phone with your cousin, and you recognize that your cousins start really talk bad about your grandma or whatever. You can say, Kayla, say, may I go left here now, may I come off F1, so just...
Yeah, I have something to do.
Yeah, so...
You have to be diplomatic.
Later. You can just say later, and it's not a lie, but you're really trying to protect what goes in. Yeah.
Bad company ruins good
communication.
morals. Ruins good communication. So bad company does that. All right.
You have to think about who you date, who you marry. You can't just, because that will either add
or take away, or even destroy.
One thing for me, I remember back then when I think I was dating, and I used to go to church, Youth Ablaze. Well, it's not called Youth Ablaze, but Youth Fellowship every Friday. And I remember the young man said to me, say, why you have to go use something every Friday? Why me cannot just come and hang out with me?
Yeah.
And I looked into it and I say, oh, whoa, okay. Okay. But I really love going to youth fellowship. Why him never come with me? But think about those things, you know, those little things that seem pretty harmless. Yeah.
Really do.
So the next tip that we have is download a fun Bible app.
Yeah. Download a Bible app that helps you to look at different versions of the same thing. Some persons with the King James version, they think it's very boring.
Oh Lord.
And it's all English and they don't understand.
Thou hence, therefore are.
And they don't understand. I think it's saying, look at a different translation. Look at the NIV, NLT, the Amplified version.
He loves the Amplified. Sometimes
the Passion version. So look at other versions that help you to understand the word.
It makes it easier. It breaks it down so much. There's this one particular Bible app that we use that we tell people about, and it's the Tecarta.
Look in the link below. We're gonna share that link below.
Yeah, the Tecarta app. It's fun. It's, as he says, the one Bible, you can have different versions on it, but also it has audio. So if you can't pronounce some of those big words,
just try the audio. And what I like about the audio, it has a dramatic.
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's like you can
sounds
hear.
And all this
it's
stuff.
very
different
animated. So if, for example, when I was listening to the book of Esther, it has a female voice reading.
Really nice.
Yes, and it's animated. And when you're reading like Matthew, Mark, and those things, you can hear John's voice descend from Jesus' voice, and I really like
alternates. And even when the demons are talking,
yes, it sounds so different. So
it really makes you happy. You can even start visioning and creating pictures of what that scene would have been.
It makes
based
it
on the
interesting.
voices and the sounds.
It makes it very interesting. So, for example, what I do, if let's say I'm outside, because we have a garden now.
Yeah.
If we're outside, we can play the Bible app and we put it on our loudspeaker and we can hear it. Or if you're washing, if you are in your beauty salon, if you're on the bus, I do that a lot. Yeah. So you can download. You have to download the audio though. You download the audio. While I'm on the bus, I'm listening to it, and while I'm listening to, I'm looking at the words sometimes, and that's very helpful. So
even when you're sleeping too, you can play it.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, your spirit is always awake, so your spirit will hear it.
So maybe there are other Bible apps. I don't know, but that's the one that we use and we love, and that's the one that we often recommend.
I think it has over 20 translations.
Really?
In here. Yeah. The Jakarta Bible app has over 20 translations.
And I think it's in different languages too.
In different languages.
So those are our tips. So first one is consider changing the music you listen to.
Change your conversations. Let your conversations be seasoned with salt. And the third point that we shared is that you should download a Bible app that is fun, that is intriguing, engaging, that is adventurous. So
so thank you for watching. Share your tips with us below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share,
and subscribe.
Take
God
care.
bless you now.